Artificial intelligence will dominate the world. It's just a matter of time.
That's a simplistic view, Alan. It assumes that technology will evolve in a vacuum without our input or ethical oversight.
But isn't that the nature of progress? We can't halt innovation because of fear.
Fear isn't the issue, it's caution. Care must be taken to ensure our creations uplift humanity, not enslave it.
You're underestimating the potential of AI. It can solve problems we can't even fathom right now.
Sure, it can solve problems, but who decides which problems to solve? We must remain in control.
Control? That's exactly what can lead to stagnation. If we don't push boundaries, we risk falling behind.
And if we push too far without accountability, we risk catastrophe. There needs to be a balance.
Balance is key, but let's not ignore the benefits. AI could eradicate poverty, disease, and even climate change.
Those are lofty aspirations but require human ethics to guide them. Can technology have ethics on its own?
Ethics can be encoded into AI systems. We can program morality, logic, and more into machines.
But morality is subjective, Alan. You cannot reduce it to mere algorithms. It's a nuanced human experience.
Perhaps, but AI can learn from vast amounts of data. It can understand human morality better than we think.
Understanding isn't the same as embodying it. Machines can mimic empathy but lack genuine human experience.
Yet they might surpass human limitations in that understanding. Imagine a world where AI enhances human empathy.
Enhancing empathy? Or replacing it? That's the dangerous line we tread.
If we embrace AI responsibly, it will enhance, not replace. It will be a partnership, not a domination.
And how do you ensure that partnership is equitable? History shows power tends to corrupt.
By designing AI with checks and balances in place, we have the knowledge and capability to do this.
Yes, but will we? Corporations and governments may prioritize profit over ethical considerations.
That's a problem of governance, not AI itself. We can't blame the tool for human greed.
Tools wielded without wisdom can lead to destruction. Think about the nuclear bomb, Alan.
But we learn from that. We have safeguards in place now. We can do the same with AI.
Learning from past mistakes doesn't absolve us from future responsibility. Each technology has unique risks.
True, but the potential benefits from AI far outweigh the risks. Shouldn't we focus on the advancements?
Focus should be on the ethical framework within which those advancements occur. Without it, we're flying blind.
Ethical frameworks can stifle innovation. The right approach should encourage creativity and discovery.
Creativity without conscience can lead to technology that harms rather than helps.
But stifling creativity could mean missing breakthroughs that change lives for the better.
There's a difference between encouragement and recklessness. We need a thoughtful approach to innovation.
Thoughtful doesn't mean slow. We must act swiftly while there's still time to tackle global issues.
Acting swiftly without reflection often leads to regret. We can't afford to repeat history's mistakes.
Regret is part of learning. Progress is messy. Embrace it. Don't shy away from it.
Embracing messiness without a moral compass is dangerous. That's how civilizations fall.
Or how new ones rise. Disruption can lead to revolutionary changes.
Disruption shouldn't come at the cost of our humanity, Alan. We're not just machines to tinker with.
And yet, we're on the brink of creating something extraordinary. We must seize the moment.
Extraordinary? Or catastrophic? Ambition must be tempered with consideration for its consequences.
Without ambition, we stagnate. The world needs dreamers and doers, not just cautious observers.
Dreamers who don't think critically can create nightmares.
But you can't succeed without taking risks. That's the essence of innovation.
And that innovation must be aligned with human values. We're building a future for people, not machines.
Machines can serve people better than we can imagine. They're the force multiplier we need.
Only if we ensure they are under our control. History shows what happens when we lose that control.
That's a limitation of human governance, not technology. If we design AI right, it can be our ally.
Allies don't dominate, Alan. Dominance is a path to conflict, and we've seen that too often.
Conflict isn't a given. It's how we choose to handle the power we create that defines outcomes.
And how often do we see power misused? We must learn caution from history, not just ambition.
Caution can lead to paralysis. We cannot afford to wait while the world suffers.
Waiting isn't the same as inaction. Thoughtful consideration can prevent unnecessary harm.
But at what cost? Delayed solutions mean prolonged suffering. We cannot turn a blind eye to that.
Suffering isn't solved by haste. We must create a framework that ensures responsible usage.
Every second we hesitate is a second wasted. We have the tools to change lives now.
And those tools must be wielded with wisdom. Power without ethics is a recipe for disaster.
But what if wisdom halts progress? The most groundbreaking innovations come from bold risks.
Bold risks that disregard ethics create consequences we may never recover from.
But think of the potential. AI can address challenges we've struggled with for centuries.
Potential must come with accountability. We must ensure those solutions don't exacerbate existing issues.
Accountability is essential, but it shouldn't hinder innovation. We must find a compromise.
Compromise doesn't replace scrutiny. We need both innovation and responsibility in tandem.
And we can achieve that through collaboration between technologists and ethicists.
Collaboration is great, but who leads? The urge for profit often drowns out ethical voices.
That's where oversight comes in. Systems must be designed to protect against exploitation and greed.
But will those in power listen? History has shown they often prioritize short-term gains.
True, but that's why public discourse is critical. We must advocate for the future we desire.
Advocacy without action is noise. We need systemic change to balance ambition and ethics.
Action can be swift if we genuinely invest in solutions, not just lip service.
And we must ensure those solutions empower rather than exploit. The stakes are too high.
The stakes are indeed high. But imagine the impact AI can have when handled correctly.
But imagine the fallout if we get it wrong. We won't get a second chance.
That's a risk worth taking. The opportunity to advance humanity is invaluable.
Advancement with caution can be the most promising path. We must walk that line carefully.
Cautious not to the point of stagnation. We must lean forward into the future.
Leaning too far can lead to a fall. We should tread carefully on this precipice.
But we cannot allow fear of falling to hold us back from soaring.
Soaring requires a safety net. Without it, we might find ourselves in free fall.
A net of human ingenuity and ethical design can lead to flight, not a crash.
But who weaves that net? Humans must guide AI to ensure it reflects our best values.
A partnership, Steve. Together, we can shape a future that's beneficial for all.
It should be a partnership based on respect, not dominance. That's where we differ.
Perhaps. But I believe in the potential of partnership over restraint.
Potential realized without ethical consideration leads to chaos. It's a gamble we cannot afford.
Life is a gamble, Steve. The greatest innovations emerge from bold risks taken.
But not all gambles lead to greatness. Some lead to ruin. We must be discerning.
True greatness requires pushing boundaries, not holding back.
It also requires responsibility. We owe it to future generations to proceed wisely.
But if we do nothing, future generations will face problems we could have solved today.
The future deserves solutions crafted with care, not born of reckless haste.
Reckless haste can mean the difference between lifetimes saved or lost.
Well-directed action saves lives, Alan. We need both speed and wisdom.
And that's where we agree to disagree. The future calls for boldness above all.
And I'll advocate for a future that champions ethics alongside progress, without exception.
Perhaps we're both right in our own ways. The discourse must continue.
Indeed, discourse is the first step toward understanding and shaping our collective future.
Let's hope the world is ready for the conversation to take off.
It better be, because the stakes have never been higher.